agree that Kidd would be a good fit?
Yes, I believe he'll be a good fit, and he may be the only and the best fit. Skip, the thing is with LeBron knows how difficult it is to win in this league and to win championships. So Jason Kidd will already have had that. Now, Lionel Hollins is another guy that's being mentioned. He did win a championship with the Portland Trail Blazers back in '77. He was on that Trail Blazers team.
Yep.
Vogel, we know what his exploits were in Indiana. He
Yep.
kept running into LeBron-led teams in Miami and in Cleveland. LeBron also respects coaches that have won, seized the game, thinkers.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Jason Kidd was. Jason Kidd was a thinker. I don't know if he had the greatest offensive talent, Skip, but if I'm not mistaken, he's second in assists all time. He's a very unselfish player.
Yep.
LeBron played with him in the 2008 Olympics.
Yep.
Thought very, very highly of him. Thought highly of him when he was a coach of the Nets.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he comes with and will garner a lot of respect because he played the game. He played the game at a high level, and he won at a high level.
Yep.
So I think that's something to be said for that. But Skip, this process has gone completely off the rails, and this is what happens when you have people in positions that they're unqualified to be in. Linda and Kurt Rambis, I'm sorry, they can be as good a friend, they can be close as they want to the Genie Bus, but they're unqualified for this. Rob Pelinka, he's unqualified. He only got that job because we know why. And then Jeannie. Had Jeannie skipped...
Because of Kobe.
Yeah.
Had Jeannie cut her teeth under her dad, on that side of it, marketing and sponsorships are not the same thing. Skip, they're not even in the same building.
Nope.
The football people are at one place at Dove Valley. The other side, the marketing and the sponsorships, they're down at the stadium.
Yep.
So it's two different areas. And we thought Jim was terrible, was doing a terrible job. Jeannie must be his twin because she's like, Jim, I can do you one better. I can do worse than you can. And nobody thought someone could come in and be worse than Jim Bus. Jeannie's proving everybody to be a liar. She's like, I got this. Hold my drink, Jeannie.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm worse than my brother. This is awful,
Good.
Skip. You know this. Would I be surprised if they go into June without a head coach? Absolutely not.
Seriously.
Okay. So back to Jason Kidd. Our man Rick Bucher reported, or I think it was really an educated opinion that he wrote, that LeBron would have respect for Jason Kidd of these candidates remaining. He'd have the most respect for Jason Kidd. I'm here to ask a big question. Does Jason Kidd have deep respect for LeBron James? Because I'm not sure about that. In fact, I have big doubts about that.
Interesting.
And by the way, this is where I'm going to bring back up 2011, the epic fail, the meltdown by the superstar LeBron James in his first go-round with Dwayne Wade and the Heat. On the other team, the starting point guard who played 36 minutes a night was Jason Kidd. So Jason Kidd witnessed up close and personal the melting down of LeBron James.
Okay.
So he saw that. And I'm going to remind everybody that Jason Kidd is a tough guy. And he is especially demanding on the defensive end. So what happened, he coached, his first go-around as a head coach was with Brooklyn, the Nets. And they
it was
had...
New Jersey at the
it was
time.
New Jersey, but it was 44-38 that year. And they had a big first-round win. They won a playoff series. And then he actually got traded to the Bucks for 2 second-round picks. Well, why did the Nets want to get rid of him at that point? Why did they accept the trade? Because he was demanding more and more power inside the organization. He wanted far more input into personnel decisions, and he finally rubbed too many people raw above him in the organization. So they're like, good riddance, we will trade you and get 2 second-round picks back. Well, is that the right guy for Jeannie Buss's operation? Because she wants no part of that. Kurt Rambis wants zero part of that.
Well, probably not, Skip, because they're like a guy like Luke Walton that lose games and don't care about power.
Doesn't say anything. No, I know. And he's like best buddies with Jeannie, so it's all feel good.
It's like her son, because Phil treats him like a son.
Okay.
I've heard of that. Oof.
So Jason Kidd in Milwaukee was hard on the young players, so that he's going to be really hard on these young players, and he was especially hard on everybody on the defensive end. Well, as we all know, and I don't shame him and blame him for this, but LeBron, as he enters his 17th year, he just can't lock down on the defensive end the way he used to.
Yeah.
He has to concentrate on orchestrating the offensive end.
Right.
Well, trust me, Jason Kidd's not going to sit still on the bench for that.
Yeah, he will.
They'll
He like
flash.
He like LeBron. We know you that
Do what
free
you
safety.
do.
Yeah.
I don't think Jason Kidd is built that way.
LeBron is not anymore. He's not Ronnie Lott anymore. He's more Ed Reed. Yeah, cover some ground.
Okay.
Yep.
Roam, disrupt.
Yep.
Okay, I got it. But Jason Kidd is a stickler for textbook defense, connected defense, and he's just not. He will hold LeBron's feet to the fire on the defensive end. LeBron he's not gonna love that.
But here's the thing,
he's going
Skip.
to kick against that.
What Jason Kidd was trying to get the young, remember what you said, young guys. LeBron is going into year 17. What guy you know sit in the chair in year 17? Guys can't play like that. Jordan couldn't play no D like that, Skip, in year 13 and 14. Think about it. Year 13 and 14, you can't sit in that chair like that.
But when he was LeBron's age, last year in Chicago, he was first team all defense.
But that was year 12. That was year 12.
But it was
This is year
also
14.
age 34.
But you already said LeBron at this point has played the equivalent of 3 more seasons than Michael Jordan had at this point. So I just think the thing is, as a coach, this is what I want to do. This is how I'm going to do it. But when you got players, let's just say for the sake of argument, Coach Belichick steps aside and someone outside of Josh McDaniels got that job.
Yeah.
They're not going to upset Brady's routine. Brady, you do what you do. It served you well. LeBron, keep doing what you're doing, bro.
I know, but the big dichotomy difference in what you're talking about is Belichick just coaches defense. He doesn't have much to do with offense. So in this case, it's both. Like Jason Kidd would coach both ends of the floor.
But see, the thing with Coach Belichick, the advantage that he gives Tom Brady, him being the mind that he is, one of the greatest minds, he gets to tell Tom, this is how I would attack that formation.
Okay.
If you did this, this is what I'm doing. So that's why Brady's been so great. Got a great mind. But now we got 2 minds.
Yeah.
Yeah, old Jason Kidd. Great, Jason Kidd had a great mind, Skip.
Oh, did he? Whew.
I mean, he ain't like the brain. They call that man the brain.
I don't know. Jason's in the ballpark.
Yeah, the ballpark.
Yeah.
But he's selling peanuts and Cracker Jack.
Okay.
My guy at the plate, about to hit a home run.
Really?
Yeah.
Your guy's not in the playoffs.
Yeah,
so
see, there you go. See, you keep doing low blow. Okay, Skip.
Well, he's not at the plate. He's at the studio.
No,
right?
In the stands.
Yeah.
He's writing Space Jam 3
Okay.
because
He's writing it.
because of the chaos that's going on in Lakers.
Okay. Now for one other made for Lakers curveball I would like to toss into this madness.
Okay.
So yesterday, interesting quote from the Commissioner Adam Silver, and I'm going to read it very quickly.
Go ahead.
He said, the goal is going forward, it should be roughly 50-50 of the new officials or referees entering the league should be female. He said, same for coaches, by the way. So 50-50 of all the new coaches coming into the league should be female. Last quote from Adam Silver, there's no reason why women shouldn't be coaching men's basketball. So, who is the most prominent female assistant as we speak? It's the one named Becky Hammon in San
She might be the
Antonio.
only one, Skip.
There's one other one with the Wizards.
Okay.
Who is that? Christy Tolliver. It was on the bench with
okay,
the Wizards this year.
Okay.
But this year, Becky Hammon graduated actually from the back row of assistants to sitting right next to Greg Popovich.
So she in the catbird seat?
Yeah, that's the catbird seat.
Oh!
And again, I watch every Spurs game, and the last couple of years, she didn't really participate in the sideline huddles. This year, she was talking a lot in the sideline huddles. So is she on the verge, maybe? So who is running the Lakers as we speak? Jeannie Buss and Linda Rambus. Both of them are female. So is it possible that Adam Silver, who, trust me, is having input into this situation, he's trying to monitor it from afar, but he will often suggest to owners, maybe you should think about this or that. Would he suggest that they think about hiring a female coach? Yes.
Becky, don't do it.
Huh?
Becky, you don't want to be in that situation.
Okay, is it just too big a circus for her?
Yeah.
Would it not be the all-time epicenter of the NBA universe if Becky Hammon was the new head coach of the Lakers, coaching LeBron James in his 17th year? It would be something. But again, in that circumstance, LeBron could then become the coach for sure. I mean, he would just have to.
Oh, no, but then everybody going to say he wouldn't do that to a man.
No.
If that was a man, LeBron wouldn't do this.
But he would do it to a first-time head coach.
LeBron going to do that. Skip, you remember what he did to Eric Spoelstra when he walked off the court? Shot him a quick bow to let him know, hold up, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Don't talk to me sideways.
Well, just me, I have a lot of respect for Becky Hammon because she did. It's all the way back in 2015, but Pop asked her to coach the Summer League, the Spurs Summer League team, and they won the championship. So I think she's got game. I think she could do this. Is this too crazy and big for her? But it almost would fit in with what's happening. It's almost like the predictable conclusion to all this would be Becky Hammon would be the head coach.
I hadn't thought about it, Skip, but I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Becky, wait for another opportunity.
She can hold her own. We're not worried about that. It's more the Lakers drama.
Yeah.
Is anyone going to be a good fit at this point? Do you want this job?
With that foolishness that they have going on.
I know. But it's just intriguing that two women are running the Lakers. And by the way, we have some other female owners just quickly. There's Gail Benson, who, after her husband passed away, took over Pelicans. And Anna Kroenke is running the Nuggets because her husband runs the Rams. So she's taken that over. And then Gail Miller in Utah. Yeah.
Utah.
Her husband is passed away.
Yeah.
So anyway, but it's
When was
they're
that
not.
Quote? Yesterday?
Huh?
From what was that quote?
It was from Adam Silver yesterday.
How,
We want
Interesting,
50-50.
But the timing
I mean,
of
this is his cause. This is
Yeah.
what he is pushing for. He wants female representation among his referees and his coaches.
well, the NBA scores really, really high when it comes to equality.
Do they?
Both as far as
I know.
minorities,
I got
as far
it.
as women and
No, I
blacks
got
and different genres than that. And I mean, I love Adam Silver. He gets it.
Well, he wants this to be his legacy.
Yes.
When he leaves this job, he wants to have achieved this kind of 50-50 representation.
Well, if Becky can hold her own with Pop, maybe
Hey,
she could hold her own with the Lakers.
There is truth to that.
If she can get through that,
Pop is not like that with her. Pop is different.
he would be hard to work with, though.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be hard, but he's not going to be hard. I don't believe he's hard with her like he would some of his other male assistants.
Yeah.
What about you, Udoka? He been on the front row.
Ime, I love him. Stud. I don't know why no one has made a run. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oof.
Mr. Neil Long.
Yeah.